Well, hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then hello, my name is Lon, and I'm so glad you're here. And for everyone who's already been living life with Lon, thank you guys for returning for another video. So let's go ahead and see what we are doing today. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is a great day to get out and do some gardening, so come on, let's go. All right, so here are the seeds I planted a few days ago. I actually think it was Saturday. So now it's been, let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 days. Oh, wait, there's a little there, if you could see it. That's cucumber. So, oh, there's lots of growth in here. So they're germinating just fine. I'm debating if I should move these to the direct sun because all of these seeds are direct sun. Swung by and got these the other day when I went out with a friend to start her little back porch. These this is creeping Jenny. This is salvia. This is actually a perennial. So I'm not going to put it in the pot because I want it to come back for years and years to come. So I'm going to put this down in the yard because this is a freestanding. He just tied this side and this side over here down with center blocks, and the other parts, the other two legs are tied actually to the deck. And I'm not worried about this. I know you guys are probably like, that looks so tacky, but when it's full spring season and all the flowers are blooming, I usually get something to hide this, and you never can tell that it's anchored to the deck or to the center block. So definitely need to pressure wash out here because that's something we usually do too around this time. All right, so here we are. We have everything moved over to this table. We've never had the table on this side because you walk right out of the door right here. And so we're gonna just see how this works. It may work a little bit better. And then I gotta figure out something to do with this. Probably we'll clean it up real good, stain it, and maybe keep ornamental things over here as well. This does do like a partial sun right here, so may do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep moving the other 3 chairs over to this side, and then hopefully when my husband gets home, he'll have enough energy to help me move this. So basically what I was trying to do is just get some of the pollen up, and these little things, they continue to drop. So it's pointless to get those up right now anyways, but for the most part I did get a lot of the pollen off of the deck, and now I need to just get this area where I have you guys propped up. I need to get that cleaned off, and then we're going to, these are the only plants that I have, but I do need to go ahead and put them in something. So I do want to make like a spiller, thriller, and filler flower arrangement to cover the post on the 4 corners. And then sometimes I'll even do like a fern or something to help hide the fact that it's tied So I'm gonna go and find some containers and kind of place them throughout the deck. So in the past, my husband has noted that when I place my plants directly on the deck, the watering system, like it does have a water release at the bottom of it, and it creates a lot of ants, like excessive amounts of ants. So I need to keep that in mind. But I do want to show you something. Hold on. Not sure if I told you guys about these, but I got these. These were at the Dollar General one year. I was going to my mom's. I don't know if it was Mother's Day, and I had stopped in, and they had all their spring stuff 50% off. So I got 3 bulbs in one pot, and they were like $3. But these are tulips, another perennial that comes back year after year. Look how pretty it is. It's the prettiest yellow. And this one is coming up, so that'll be open sometime tomorrow easily. This one has not started to come up yet, but I know it's going to be shortly behind it. But that is not what I had to show you. What I want to show you guys was the grapevine. My grapevine, I thought it was not going to come back, and my husband pruned it back. It looks like we're gonna get a lot of grapes this year. Look at this. I think these are going to be clusters, maybe. I'm not sure. But it's covered, like it's some up here. And it's some right here. I forget. We didn't get any last year, but the year before we did get one cluster. And look at this. So I think these may become grapes. So now I gotta wrap them, because we always have those little birds who love to come and join. Oh, I'm gonna have to get him to tack this up because it's hanging in the way. We always have that one bird that loves to come and eat them. So we're gonna have to definitely put like a little mesh over them to protect them so we can have them. But look how cool that is. So neat. Okay, let's see. Oh, the tomato plant is doing really well. Let me get down here. It's doing good. Probably need to go ahead and put my cage on it. And got a weed right here. Let's get this out. So it just rained like all day yesterday. It rained. And so we should start seeing a lot of good germination. The rosemary's doing good. The blueberry bush still doing what it's doing. And then the collards are still, look how big this leaf is. Let's see if you can see it. That's my hand. They're huge. Got a lot on this one, but gotta check, make sure they're not trying to go to seed, because I don't want that. I think I may end up sacrificing this one to go to seed since it's so little, and let it do better next year. I felt like I saw one. Oh, right here. Yep. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this fencing down. So the other day when I was moving this tall thing here from the garage, I had all my succulents on it. This set of hen and chicks fell off and broke. I'm dropped another one. I'm hoping that I can salvage it and put it in something, because I've had these for years. They're so pretty, they're so easy to grow. You just throw them and let them go. So yeah. Well guys, this is gonna take a lot longer than what I thought. I have a lot of stuff in the garage. The good thing is I am getting that area cleaned out so we can put more junk in there, but I have more than enough pots to do what I want to do to make this back porch and the front porch to look great. So let me show you what I pulled out. So I have these. Of course, the other day I got 3 of these in tan, so go figure. I also have those 3 over there, and then I have all of these plus several more. But no worries, because I usually do a pretty heavy spring flower. Again, these are the ones that will be for my ornamental flowers. The ones that are just for looks, they're pretty, non-edible. I went ahead, I think I showed you guys this, but I went ahead and watered all the seeds. I forgot what I put in here, but whatever it is, it's been in here before the seeds were, and they're not doing really great, so I may cancel that project. I'm gonna leave these over here for a few days until I can get back to this project. And then this is one of the ones that gave me the most problems. It's broken. I've had it for years. Got this at, like, I think the Dollar General. Yep, that looks like their little sticker. But see how it's open right here? And ants just, they had the best parties in here. So when it was like this, and as I was watering, the water would leak down, and then it would leave a room, a barrier for them to just get up in there, and it got to the point where they started overtaking the plant that was in here. So I think if I use this, I'm gonna have to definitely elevate it off of the deck so it does not create a home for the ants. And here's what I was talking about with the, see, you won't even be able to see that it's tied to the deck once I put all the flowers in there. Water the hyacinth bulbs. Went ahead and put down the salvia right there. Put that down. That's a perennial. And what I'm trying to do in this little area is just create a lot of perennials. Again, I like to, now there was a time when I purchased a lot of annuals, but now what I like to do is just purchase perennials because they come back year after year. So this little area is just going to now be a spillover of my flower bed back over here, and then of course the garden is up there. But this area right here, my husband and I, we kind of played around with maybe bringing the deck back out just right here, or this part from here to that post out to where the cement concrete stopped right there, and just making it be like another little sitting area or a grilling area. And right now I just don't see that happening, so I'm just gonna make do with what I have. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably end up I don't know, asking him if he feels like this would be okay to mulch. I mean, that would be a lot of mulch, or to do pine, I don't know, something has to go here because there's a lot of bald patchy spots and it looks bad. The grass is kind of creeping back into this area, but again, I don't know. I do think I want this to be a bed, but if not, I'll just dig everything up that is perennials and move it somewhere else. With all that being said, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys got some inspiration, motivation, or education. Remember, if you're not living life with lawn, then you're missing out. I hope you guys have a blessed one, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.